Hello everyone, this is Spitfire / Eric from Saving Point Plays, and I'm going to be bringing you guys here with a Let's Play of Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo Gamecube. To be perfectly honest, I've never actually 100%ed this game before. I'm kind of pulling a Nintendo Caprice on here. Usually this is a game I normally play during the summer, because it's just a game you gotta play during the summer, you know? It's really one that gives off that summer feeling. You know, that good old summer fun.
Oh, look at that!
And there's a story here, but honestly, I don't really care enough about it to really, even bother. But, for people who've never played this game before, let's go ahead and look.
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that Mario cares about in his eyes, is just food. Oh, give me some of that, baby. Yeah, and they don't notice the jumping Mario clone popping up in the background. Apparently only Princess Peach is the only person who actually cares about that, actually. Very curious indeed.
That shadow. Those were ridiculous.
And so their cruiser makes their global descent, their aerial descent towards the towards Isle Delfino, which is in the shape of a dolphin. So yeah, in case you guys haven't already guessed, this is a Let's Play of
Super Mario Sunshine.
God, I love that. Anyway, let's press start here and let's get this going. This is actually my first file, believe it or not. Like I've said, I've never 100%ed this game before. For the sake of clarity, let's put the subtitles on. Why not? Alright, so we're going to start a new file, and as I've stated before, I'm going to be going in, and I'm actually going to be going to get all the blue coins, and I'm going to go for all 120 Shine Sprites. I've never done this before, so we're just going to actually see how this unfolds. Oh man, I know that feeling. Whiplash to the extreme. What is this? What is this madness?
What happened? What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving.
Now, boys.
It also tastes like burning! Yeah, she sees him again. Must be like a sixth sense or something like that she has. I don't know. I guess the princess has the ability to see things that other people don't. She's crazy! No. No, of course
I
not.
am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Cross over to that shore. You got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, well, I do too, Han. I do too. Yeah, so if you spin the, joystick around like that, you can do a bit of a, trying to get used to the controls here a bit. It's been a while since I've done that. Well, I guess, that's my first instinct. When I'm on an island, you gotta, just jump out of the water. You just gotta jump into the water. Just dive in there. Don't hold me back. Don't hold me back, bitches. I'm on an island. I'm gonna go swimming, and god damn it, that's what I feel like doing. Help. Help you. Are you crazy? Take the water pump and clean the water, you. I gotta love the humor sometimes. A free tourist map. So yeah, as this guy's saying, if you press the Z button on the Nintendo Gamecube controller, you can bring up the map of the island. So that's gonna come in handy for our 100%age of this Let's Play. That's gonna be great. I feel like I've seen you somewhere, and recently too. Well, gee, I don't know. If you look on the poster, like, right next to you, then you probably might be able to. I'm just saying.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated. Preparing to register
Customer information. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you might actually be able to see some clips from some of Mario's past games. One of which included the original Mario Brothers, Mario World, and Mario 64, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might have been Mario 3, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. All right, so now we're fully ready and prepared to clean up some pollution.
Use the R button to shoot.
God, that's such a weird voice.
If you press the R button all the way down,
You can stop and shoot.
You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction.
Please state a command for me to service you.
Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button.
See what I mean? Such a weird voice.
Instructions complete. Proceed.
Alright, thanks for the little tutorial. I figured I could show that for people who haven't played this before. Mario. Alrighty, so basically, if you pretty much what it is, if you hold down the R button all the way, you can lock yourself into place, and then you can aim with the joystick. But if you just lightly press the R button down, you can actually just run around and spray normally. So I'm actually gonna do something. Normally, what you would do is that you go in front of that. Oh yeah, that was some pretty skill right there. So I'm actually gonna do something different for this, and you guys will actually see what I mean by that. Okay. I'm really curious. Can I get him from up here? Alright, if you just press the Y button, you can actually zoom in the camera like that. I'm actually gonna see if I can actually get that glob monster from all the way up here. So that way I don't have to take any sort of damage whatsoever. Oh great, he created a gloop piranha plant of sorts. Oh my god, I can actually get him from all the way up here. Let me see if I can actually... That's the second hit. Oh my god, this is... Wow, I beat him from all the way up here. Alright, dive like a boss! Well, that certainly took him out in a very unique way. See, I'm making myself stand out from various other Let's Players who've done this game already in a very unique and very respectable way. No, honestly, not really. So, let's go over here and actually clean this guy off. Should give him a bit of a shower since he was considerably, locked up in that goop. Hey, hang on, it's you! This whole mess is your fault. What do you have to say about this, madam? Wow, a Shine Sprite. Well, thank you for being completely and utterly useless in my investigation of what's been going on here lately. So, you know what? In order for me to get an epic Shine Sprite, I'm actually gonna do something really cool. You can actually do this trick where if you spray water on the ground, just like that, yeah. You can actually slide along actually a lot faster, but you have to make sure that you're going in a straight direction. If you try and, swerve too much to the left or right, it won't work. So, okay, so there we go. We've actually got our first Shine Sprite of the game.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood. Glad to meet you.
Flood. I wonder what that actually stands for. Oh, man. Well, this isn't good. Mario's been locked in jail.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint.
When I was a kid, I always thought that was chocolate, like melted chocolate or something. Melted chocolate and marshmallows, kind of like, the mixture that you get in hot chocolate.
Indeed. How can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
Well, it looks like Nightmare Moon succeeded at actually bringing about eternal night to the world. No. Oh, man. This is what happens when you actually get a brony to actually commentate over a video game. So I'm going to try and, for the non-brony people, I'm going to try and actually not do that as much. Because I know that that'll get aggravating on some people for a while. Yes, behold this poorly drawn sketch of the perpetrator who we actually think is the one who is behind all of this.
Among us, it is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
Man, I gotta say that was the worst court adjourning that I've ever heard. They didn't even have a jury or anything.
This appears to be quite a predicament.
Yes, they have actually judged you as a criminal without even giving you the right to a jury. Or a lawyer of any sort. That is completely against the law. Oh well.
Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle.
I'm actually kind of starting to fall asleep. I've seen this explanation so many times before. It's like a part of me just kind of just wants to skip through this, but again, I have to be courteous to the people who have never seen this game before or played it, because we all have to remember, not everybody owned a GameCube during the age when the GameCube was out. A majority of people either had a PS2 or an Xbox, because those were, the big things on the market. And, for the people who did have a GameCube, the only game that they really ever bought was Smash Brothers Melee. I know I was one of those. Well, actually, no, I wasn't one of those people. I was actually one of the people who had Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion was actually my first Nintendo GameCube game, along with the ever-dreaded Universal Studios Theme Park Adventure. Ah, man.
First job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
The way that he always said that always sounded weird to me. We'll know if you start slacking off. Alright, so this is Delfino Plaza. Well, at least this is Delfino Plaza when it's not particularly sunny. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do here, so... normally, at least for every single episode of this Let's Play, with the exception of the grand finale, with the exception of the final boss, all of these episodes are going to be running approximately 22 minutes in length. So, they're not particularly going to be too long of episodes, because I don't want, to have these episodes be particularly long. I'm looking at you, Jordan! No, I'm just kidding. Jordan, as you guys know, here on the channel, he's actually doing Let's Plays right now. Well, he just finished up his Let's Play of War of the Monsters. He's gonna be Let's Playing an upcoming surprise game. I can't really say what it is, but you'll be seeing it soon. So yeah. So basically, it's gonna be a rinse and repeat. Pretty much, we're gonna have to face another sludge piranha plant here. That's what I like calling them anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to spray him like that. So. Basically just 3 times spray him in the mouth, and then he'll go down easily. You're gonna want to be careful with these other creatures, though. If they jump on you, they'll get you dirty with, sludge and slime and grime and, whatever other, abominable, solutions that might actually be covering the island here. So this is the only time I can actually think of that something like this actually pops out from the sludge that actually has a cutscene.
Statue's head.
Whoa!
Mario?
Evil Mario. Nega Mario. Nega Mario. Solo round. And would you believe it, his instincts, I guess, are within him, because the first thing he goes after is the princess. Well, I guess it's time to save the princess again for, the millionth time so far. A kidnapping! Stop the criminal in his tracks with some water. No, I didn't mean to throw the banana. I wanted to make the dive thing, like that. Okay, so, basically just slightly hold down the R button. We'll be able to get him in no time. Just like that. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. I shouldn't be allowed to use tools. Look at you! So says you. You have a giant magical brush in your hand. Alright, he's going for the square. We're gonna have to go get him. Hold on, dude. I'm gonna give you a shower. There you go. All cleaned off, all nice and happy and shiny and full with sparkles and things, and yeah. I love the noise that Toadsworth makes when you spray him. Alright, so we're gonna have to chase him. I guess spraying water doesn't really do anything. So he's made himself a nice, neat little portal. So if we actually spray it, we'll, we'll split into a bunch of tiny little particles and, go into our first world here, which is Bianco Hills. Now, a question for the comments, because I'm actually relatively curious. I actually have reason to believe that, the whole particle teleportation thing, like whenever you go into a world, was actually sort of inspired by the Super Mario Brothers movie. because that's immediately what it makes me think of. It makes me think of the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Shigeru Miyamoto actually admitted to sort of liking the Mario Brothers movie. And I kind of like it too. It's a guilty pleasure. I mean, it's no masterpiece or anything like that, but I don't think it's a terrible movie by any standards. I've seen movies far worse than that. So really quickly here, before we actually, you know, end off this mission here, this is actually a red M. This will actually give off a blue coin. Like I've said, there are 240 of these in the whole game altogether. And the really interesting thing about, you know, I believe there's like 30 coins for each of the worlds. But the thing about it is that the blue coins are spread out between episodes, so that's going to make, that's what makes finding all 240 of them such a chore. Ouch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Just gonna bathe here in the nice, fresh, clean water! Okay. I need to get this clean here. Mario's the name and cleaning's my game. Alright, so I just want to get out of the way of these sludge, you know, sludge balls, whatever the heck they are. If you clean them off, you'll actually find out what they are. Luckily, I still have some water, so let's go ahead and... Oh, get rid of him. Let's go ahead and take care of this monster. Well, it's a good thing that I was trapped in a cutscene, otherwise that thing would have actually hit me and taken off another sliver of my health. I just want to step back a bit, just clean off the floor here. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody want the dinosaur. Okay. So, now that that's done, all of the sludge magically disappears around it, and thus this whole huge, gigantic hill actually appears. So, see everybody? Helping clean the environment actually has its advantages. Alright, so that's going to be our second Shine Sprite in the game total, out of 120. Let's see, I have about like 16 to 17 minutes on my recording timer right now, so again, you know, I've got like about 4 or 5 minutes left of the episode, and then I'm going to end it off here. Again, 22 episodes for every single part of the Let's Play. I'm not going to have each part be particularly long, you know. So, we have a bit of time left before I actually go ahead and go to the next world. I could technically do the next mission, but, you know, I'm actually going to take care of some of the easiest Shine Sprites and blue coins to actually take care of in Delfino Plaza. Delfino Plaza actually does count towards your blue coin and Shine Sprite total. So let's go ahead and take care of these blue coins really quickly. When you get the when you spray off, you know, the marks that, you know, have the X's and stuff like that on them, the blue coins are actually timed, so you want to be really quick with actually getting them. See, that's how you do the belly flop, you know, sliding on the water thing, you know, the slip and slide. Alright, so that takes care of 2 more coins. So, our 4th blue coin total out of 240 is actually can be found here. You need to go around here from the jail cell in the back. So that's 4. Okay, that's good. And, whoa, 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 hey, camera, hey, okay, there we go. That was really weird placement for the camera there. I don't know what the heck was going on with that, but whatever. Okay, so, next thing that we actually want to do is that we actually want to go onto the beach side here. Fundamentals actually work the same way as Super Mario 64. If you time your jumps, you know, accordingly, you can do a triple jump in the air. So we actually want to go digging here on the beach. You know, if my water would actually hit it. Hold on, wait, let me get back a little bit. There we go. Just had to aim it in the perfect spot. If you actually spray the sand like that, you'll actually uncover the marking of a Shine Sprite, and it'll go launching all the way over there. So we just got to go ahead and go and get that really quickly. But first, let me refill here in the ocean. You know, I actually wouldn't think that using seawater, you know, from the beach would actually be an efficient way to clean off, you know, pollution and stuff like that. I actually would believe that, you know, the pollution would actually get much worse, mainly because of the fact that you're mixing, you know, salt water with, you know, all these really bad, you know, paint-like, you know, chemical solvents and stuff like that. I actually would think that that would be worse for the environment, but, you know, Nintendo logic, you know, can't really argue with that. Alright, so that is our 3rd Shine Sprite for this video. You know, usually when people actually begin the first episode of a Let's Play for this, they only go for the first Shine Sprite, you know, the one that you actually get on the Delfino airstrip. So, believe it or not, since we actually got, you know, that Shine Sprite, a gateway to another world has actually opened up here to our advantage. So I think the last thing we're actually gonna do, since I have at least like about 2 more minutes or so to end off here, we're actually gonna clean this up, and we're gonna actually unlock the entrance to the next world, actually. Whoop! Yeah, see, that's what happens when those creatures actually, you know. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom the camera in here. Oh, I didn't mean to spray him that time. There we go. You know, just clean off these creatures here. If you actually spray them, then if you actually spray those, you know, squid type creature things, then they'll actually give off water and clean off a bit of the area around you. And would you believe it? This little scum sucker right here actually faked me out. So we gotta shoot him another 3 more times. There we go. That takes care of that, you know, monster. So again, all of the sludge magically disappears and creates a new entryway. But sadly, we are not going to go and actually look at that. I'm going to actually go back over here to the statue really quickly. So, oh, sorry, Toad. So, next time, everybody, on Super Mario Sunshine, we're going to go back to Bianco Hills, and we're going to go and collect more stuff there, including Shine Sprites and blue coins. I'm actually going to bring up my, map here. So this is basically the totals that we have so far. We've collected 3 blue coins here and 1 Shine Sprite here in Delfino Plaza. So until then, see you later, everybody, and have a great day.